Oh, I must have a blue moderator in here. I bet it's Mama Wrench. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I am out hustling the Uber Eats tonight. Uber Eats. They just offered me, I don't know, 23 bucks, 2 stops, 15 miles. We said no. We said no because the location was so far out. Mom, I knew it was you. Thank you for stopping in. You lurk all you want. But yeah, my buddy ran Spark all day, cleared like 150 bucks. So I felt encouraged to get out, and it felt better than sitting at the house all night. So I am right between the two hot spots. I am back in the saddle again. Uh, there's not a lot of stuff open here right now. We've got, I'm right by McDonald's. There's a place called Crispy Crunchy Chicken, and I'm posted up between that and Sonic that it shows as a hot spot. But I'm not moving around because I'm running on, I've only got like 7 miles left on the battery, and then I'll be running the gas motor. So I am just sitting patiently, maybe to make 2 or 3 orders tonight, make it worth my while. All the students are gone, so that's good and bad. It means I have less people to order, but I also have less competition because a lot of students use it as their side hustle. So, and we'll see. Hopefully, I'll get better orders. I did have to register the car. I did get kicked off for going too fast on the electric bike, but I'm setting the bike account up on a new phone number that I got. So I'll have both accounts soon, and I won't run them at the same time. But man, I should clean that windshield, but I'm lazy. Ugh. I just threw on my warm coat, and I am chilling, my dear. And thank you for coming in, Mama Wrench, and the rest of you folks who are lingering lurkers. We are out running Uber Eats. Hopefully, we're gonna get an order real soon. So, and I'm looking rough, Mama. I didn't even shave today. It's Sunday, so I didn't feel obligated to shave. But I may feel obligated to clean that windshield here in a bit. It's so hazy. I thought this guy in front of me that's pulling off, I thought he was a Uber Eats driver, but it looks like he was picking up his girlfriend from McDonald's. She works at. Oh, let's see what we got. $22 for 17 miles. Oof. It's just so far for 22. And then, yeah, good. Somebody else took that. I didn't want it. The scruffy look works. Yeah. If I grow out my goatee, Mama, I look like the evil twin of myself. And nobody likes a goatee on me. And I don't like to grow it. So, you want the scruffy look? Here you go, Mama. Just for you. Oh, hey, it gave me my zoom back. It wasn't giving me the zoom the other day. There we go. I'll turn the light on just for a second because I don't want to suck on my battery. There you go. That's 2 days worth. It's not bad. So, but yeah, I am. Every day I'm hustling, but today I'm just sitting and waiting. Let me see. You see, I got one hot spot. Let's see if I can turn that. One hot spot, and I'm pretty near it. But I refuse to use any battery until I actually get an order. So, and there are 2 free chargers in my town. I could go sit at the zoo and charge, but it's a 110 charger. So to fill the car up, it takes like 8 hours. So if I'm only sitting there for like 20 minutes, it's not really worth it. But this car with between the gas and the battery is because the gas motor almost never kicks on. I'm getting 70 miles to the gallon. So yeah, Mama, and the place that they were sending me to was so far out in the woods that by the time that I got out there, it was double miles. So I don't think that you should be able to order if you live, say, more than 20 miles from a restaurant. You're not going to get your food really hot and fresh. So, but I get it. And I may haul people on New Year's Eve because I always do sober holidays when people drink, Christmas and St. Patty's Day and Mardi Gras. I just don't drink, and I just would rather make sure all my friends get home safe. So I thought I would transition that into some money and haul some inebriated people. Maybe I'll get some rubber seat covers or something in case they're puking in there, hanging out the car window. Yeah, I think the guy that took that order is probably going in that direction because otherwise, you know. But we are sitting at $0. We just got started. Just got started. And yeah, I was happy to see that the orders were over $20, but when the mileage is 17 and it really ends up being 34 because you have to return back to your home base, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Well, I hope you had a fabulous Christmas, Mama. Good thing, despite the pukage. Yeah, that is one of the things. So if you can get the window down fast enough, but the car does have those I forgot what WeatherTech liners to cover up all the carpet inside. But yeah, I don't want anybody puking the car because good luck getting the smell out and stuff. So that and dealing with drunk people. If you're not my friend, I don't have a lot of patience. So all right, and we are getting back on. The last time that I ran a delivery for Uber Eats was in May. That was my last order for $7 and something. So we'll see if we get there. I was hanging out with Craig earlier. He's out hustling. He said most of his deliveries have been coming from Uber Eats tonight, so I'm hopeful on mine. And Grubhub sent me a thing about signing up, renewing my account, but I don't like the idea of scheduling. I just want to go out and do it when I want to do it. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings is the most lucrative. Let's see how much I can play. Let's see, 5 seconds worth of music. Here we go. This is what was on my radio. Oh, never mind. It just turned off. Perfect. I was going to get another copyright takedown. That Christmas song one, it was over 80 copyright strikes. So that was a little discouraging, but I think I removed all of the copyrighted music and I will release that one. That was that 10 or 12 hour stream. So, and then another guy that I watch. Oh, anyway, I'll plug a Side of Hustle. You guys are going to see him as you're flipping through. He's shaved his head and he's in Florida, but he's out hustling, doing the sort of the same thing I am. So check out Craig, A Side of Hustle. And who else am I going to plug? Drew Spark Adventure. Thank you for putting me on that server. Hashtag Drew Crew. So, and he's smashing it. He is smashing it. He's going to hit his $80,000 in a year, which is impressive. All right, I'm going to quit staring at it because it's not like that's going to actually get me an order. You saw a thumbnail and thought he shaved his head. I think he does shave his head, which is cool, low maintenance. I mean, I would do it, but I've got a giant scar. It's on this side. It goes from like there to like here, so that looks real rough. And then I have another one on the top of my head, like dead square center on the top of my head where hair hasn't grown since I was like 8. So I could just do a comb over the top of that. And if I shave it, I'm going to look like like I've been in MMA fights. So yeah, he's definitely going to make his 80K. So, and I'm excited to see him do it too. He's a good cat. He's a good kid. You guys could take his generation should take him as an example. Now, we are parked in the same spot. I expect to get harassed by the police at some point, but they'll be nice and they won't make me move. Because once the dude sees me, if it's the same cop, he's going to be like, oh, it's you again. But the parking lot is slap empty. Like, this is the university parking lot. Miss Ride and Shine. We're going nowhere, Miss Ride and Shine. I saw you put up a video about the water thing, and when I clicked on it, it didn't play. So I'm going to check out Miss Ride and Shine's video here in a couple minutes. But I am in the EV tonight. So I did take your advice, Miss Ride and Shine, and to get back my Uber Eats account for the bicycle, I've signed up another phone number, but the device that I have, they won't let me use the device for some security update because it's a discontinued phone that they don't recognize. But I'm running the Uber Eats in the car in the hybrid, the plug-in hybrid, and very soon I will have my electric bike account back up. So, and now I got it all put together, maybe I'll go live with Devious one night. We had trouble working it out before. So we could use Mama as a go-between to get the link. And maybe I'll ride around with him. Check out Devious Dasher. You guys are all subbed to Devious Dasher already. All right, I'm tempted to turn the subscriber mode off. It's only at 1 minute. So if you want to chat or ask questions or whatever, just wait a minute. Hit the subscribe button and just wait a minute, and then you can chat with us. And if you don't like it after that, you can unsubscribe. That's cool too. All right, let's look at our channel. Yeah, the other restaurant that I'm sort of nearish it's about 3 miles away. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not moving unless I get an order. There's no use doing the I'm driving around thing. So I am parked in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different restaurants, and they will roll up at 10 o'clock. They will pretty much roll up the streets of my town. So we'll see if we can get a couple of orders between now and then. So there you go, Devious Dasher. Check him out. He's a hustler. He's out on Whitney Island, which is so weird because I have a friend and she goes to visit her other friend at Whitney Island a couple times, or has in the last couple of years gone out there, and she really likes that area. So, and the great thing about delivering on an island is you can't get lost, because if you get lost, you just drive until you find the water and turn left or right. So good job, Devious. Picking a good spot. When I was down in New Orleans, I considered turning it on, but I don't know about which areas I don't want to go to in New Orleans. So I was leery about that. There you go. You guys check out Miss Ride and Shine too. She does Tasker. I was looking at Tasker today, Miss Ride and Shine, since you recommended it. And New Orleans is the closest one. They don't have anything in my area, but they had a thing where you could like be a supervisor and monitor or manage an area. And so I may submit my city, and I feel like I'm slightly overqualified for that job, but it would be nice to bring it to my city, be the first one to do that. So, all right, no worries, Becca. All right, so here we sit. You can see where we are. I'm the little arrow there. All the restaurants are right in front of me, so just give me an order, please. It says near Wingstop, and I want to move over there, but I don't want to spend any fuel. So, and I'm close. I'm less than 2 minutes from there. So, but I'm sure there are people that are parked right in front, and we have a Raising Cane's that's right there too. But you have to go inside if you want fast order. The drive-through is almost always, they have a double drive-through. I am in a hot zone. Welcome in Her Lawn Care. And I will make you blue if you'd like to. Switching out the dryer. Yeah, Mom, I set up some laundry before I left the house today too. And my buddy's gonna I left Butters outside, so she's out running amok. And I actually slept through my Fortniting tonight. Like usually I play with everybody at 5, so for all my gamer people, I'm sorry I wasn't there, but I woke up on the couch at 5:30 after a big old nap. I had a big lunch. And then passed out from like 3 to 5:30. Yeah, anytime. Anytime, mademoiselle. Yeah, night hustling. This is Devious's gig. It's usually what he does. Another thing I like to do is I will turn on not the driver app, but I'll turn on the Uber app itself and then just look and see what restaurants that I can order from, because sometimes they're up there for a month or two and then all of a sudden they're gone. So that is a bit of advice that other people could use. Oh, so cute. Oh, they're already like, you're logged in. You cannot order food for yourself and deliver it for yourself. Come on, Uber Eats. You game the system. I'll pay the service fee and then you can deliver it to me. Amaryllis plants. I do not straight away, Becca, but I bet I know an AI model that does. Just planted one in your room, but it's gigantic. Nice. How do I care for an amaryllis plant? Let's see. It says water when the top 2 inches of the soil are dry, but avoid letting it sit in water. So don't float it, Becca. And because it'll get root rot and it attract pests. So it says you can fertilize with like a house plant fertilizer high in phosphorus. So one that's made for roses is usually high in phosphorus. Yeah, and you can fertilize every time that you water, but at about half the recommended strength if you're going to use it all the time. It likes a sunny spot. More sun gives you bigger blooms. And when the buds start to open, move the plant out of the direct sunlight. So, and they will get bigger bulbs over time, and you might want to repot it every 3 to 4 years. So it says to replant it, you just pull it up and shake off all the excess soil from the root ball. And then like in the late summer, you just want to move it to a cool, dark, dry locations for 2 to 3 months to induce the dormancy. So let's see, what else does it say? Yeah, I have garden in my name, so I'll be happy to look up plants for you. It says you could take it outside around May, and after a few days, gradually expose it to more sunlight over time. 9 thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Now, if we could just get an order, we might have some content. Who else has questions? If you have plant questions, e-bike questions, I'm taking them all tonight. Logistical questions, I'll take them. Oh, my hotspot is gone. 807. I think all the people that wanted to order have ordered. And the one area that's orange is it's like 3 miles away. and I'm not moving unless I'm for sure going to get a order over there. It's just not worth it if I'm not going to get an order. And then that area of town, it is the more expensive area of town, bigger houses and everything, but they're all spread out, and so the mileage is high on those. So I prefer to stay in my densely populated area with the mediocre houses, but all the restaurants. So, and the reason that that area out there is orange is people moved out there to save on their tax money. That's it. And so it's just kind of aggravating because they all move to a different county. They give their tax base to a different county, and then they all come here and use our roads in town, but they don't contribute to the tax base. So anyway, whatever. Every town is like this. I'm sure you guys experience the same thing. It's like the railroad tracks usually defines the good from the bad areas, and that is totally the case in my town. You thought it was going to be a plan. You could just sit on your desk. No, I mean you can, but it sounds like it likes very specific stuff. And with you being in Jersey, I would put it up. I would put it up in the window almost all winter. You're not going to get too much sunlight for it. So, and I like to grow. If I have to grow and maintain a plant, I'll get like a cherry tomato plant, and I usually have one right outside my front door, and then you can just walk by, just all summer long. It makes cherry tomatoes, and you walk outside and just get a handful of them, and eat them on the way in and out. So yeah, if I have to do all that maintenance, I better be getting a vegetable out of the deal or a fruit or something. So, but I do like cacti. Do like cacti. Yeah, cherry tomatoes. They're really simple to grow too. And yeah, food right on your desk. But you do have to be careful. If there's more than like two or three people picking off it, like you'll run out of cherry tomatoes. But if it's just one person, you will not. You will always have cherry tomatoes available. So Pete Pedals and Play, you guys check him out too. He's my across the pond buddy. He just changed his name. He's in Leeds, England, and does deliveries on an e-bike and gaming, and I think he's doing karaoke too. I've seen him a couple times doing country music and everything. So welcome in, Pete. Good to have you here, buddy. Merry New Year, Happy Boxing Day, Feliz Navidad, Noel, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Well, whatever applies, or Bah Humbug, whatever you want, buddy. Whatever you want. So yeah, for the longest time, I thought Boxing Day was about pugilism. So, but I watched a lady called Little Blue, and she was talking about Boxing Day, and I was like, well, why is it called that? And I told her my theory was that was when you guys boxed everything up to gift to one another. So what? Yeah, Terry, I'm in the car. I've gotten a new phone number, and I'm waiting to get verified to go back on the bike account. And so I am in the plug-in EV tonight and waiting on an Uber Eats order. I've had two offers. I've had two offers, and they were both horrible. 15 and 17 miles for like $20. So I just skipped on them. I'm just not doing them. So, but yeah, it's definitely a change. And I refuse to move into the hot spot. I'm like, either give me an order. I'm right by all the restaurants. Either give me an order or not. I'm not gonna do a Just Roy delivery where he's like, I'm gonna just go over here to the oversatch zone. I'm not moving. I'm online. Give me the order and I will go pick it up. I can get to any restaurant in this town in less than 5 minutes. Oh, look at this one. Here we go, guys. Here's the worst order so far. Let's all laugh at this one. $2.05. $2.05. Presley, welcome in, for 3 miles from McAllister's Deli, which is there, to 4th Street and Jackson. So I am definitely not matching with a $2 order. I'm embarrassed that you sent that to me, Uber. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I mean, $2 for 3 miles. Yeah. Oh, it says it's no longer available. Some sucker took that. Yeah, that's totally garbage. So welcome in, Prez. Welcome in. We're just making fun of Uber Eats tonight. Hope you had a good holiday, buddy. Yeah, and McAllister's is at least a mile away. So it said 3 miles, but it's going to be 4, and then I've got to come back. So it was really $2 for like 6 miles or 8 miles. No way, dude. No way. Insulted. Pshaw. Pshaw. How dare you, Uber Eats? Just Ryan Shine. The only way you take that order. There it is. Oh, look. Somebody else dumped it back. And they're still trying to give it to me at $2 again. $2. It's the same exact order because somebody accidentally snatched it up and then they realized that it was a shit. And look, they put it up at the top. It says an exclusive order, exclusive for me. Yeah. So you're exclusively trying to F me in the A. So let's go. No. What they really need is a go F yourself button. That would be a nice one. So you bet Pedro took it. I've not seen any of his videos. I hear lots about Pedro. So, but yeah, if you want your food, I'm sure the person was looking at that and they probably paid $6 or $8 extra for the food that they order, and then for them to offer me $2 of that markup, ridiculous. So exclusive means that here's some KY, buddy. Yeah, exclusive garbage you're sending me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm sure that they're like, oh, this guy's going to pay his dues. He's going to take anything. It's like, I absolutely am not. I'm in the car. So the car is not free like the bike. You know, the bike is pennies per shift. And I have to at least, I put gas or charge this thing. So no way I'm doing it. I mean, I don't need the money that bad. So, and maybe I'll train the algorithm to leave me alone for those garbage orders. Aside of hustle, he had I mean, he runs DoorDash, he runs Grubhub, Uber Eats and everything. And he's like, I'm trying to train the algorithms. So once they send him like 2 or 3 crappy orders in a row, he's like, I just turn the app off. Just turn it off. Like, you guys send me this garbage, I'm unavailable. You know, like, you're insulting me. It wasn't even worth me looking at the phone for $2. You know. Let's see. Terry, you met Pedro, just an ordinary dude full of crap. He's the savior of delivery people. Was he got some sort of complex or something? I don't know. I mean, I've heard people talk about him, but he hasn't shown up in my feed. So, and I got enough of y'all's stuff to watch to keep me busy. I'd rather give you guys the watch hours as some random person I don't know. And I'm gonna apologize again for all you guys that were watching me the other day during my gaming session when I was stupid angry and screaming about YouTube. So it was a little out of control. I didn't make it public for that reason, but everybody's like, you should make it public because, you know, drama, and I'm like, oh, I don't think so. But yeah, I was upset because I had posted a short, gaming short, and it got 1,700 views in an hour, and I was kind of excited about it. I was like, all right, finally. Not that I'm not monetized, so despite having enough subscribers, but it got 1,700 views in like an hour and a half. And so I was like, I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to wake up and this thing's going to have 10,000 views. And I was so excited about it. And it had like 22 thumbs up. And then as soon as I stopped refreshing, they stopped showing it to anyone. And so it just tanked. And so I was just angry because I'm like, these people who clip all their videos and it's like, I'm such a great player and blah, blah, blah. What they never show you is their stats. Oh, Oh my God. Let's see. We got one to Wendy's. Wendy's for $3.21 for 5.5 miles. Insult. That is an insult right there. I need at least $1 a mile, and that Wendy's is not even that fast. So, why even bother? I'm just gonna hit no. Thank you. So there was no tip on that order either. 5 miles for $3. So let's do the math. Even if I could get that done in 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 3 of those in an hour, that's $9 an hour. So, like I said, I'll give you $9 an hour to send me better orders. Terry's a drama dude. It's fine. I mean, some people like that. They like to tune in and see people get mad and everything. I try and usually keep my cool. No drama. So, no drama in here, guys. I hear you, Pete. Some people are that way. I don't ever rewatch my videos because I dislike hearing myself talk. But I did recently find an audio file from I did a talk at a reuse convention in Austin, and it was supposed to be a 20-minute talk, and I think I talked for almost 40. But I might put it together in a video, and I never listened to it. So I'll suffer through it first before I turn it loose onto you guys. But it was about the tornado garden that I built in my front yard with tornado debris. It was my tornado to tomatoes story. That's how they pitched me at most of the conventions. So. All right, who got what for Christmas, guys? Y'all know what I got. I got the ice cream from Drew's Spark Adventure, and then you guys are all here for Therapy Chicken, aren't you? And if you like Therapy Chicken, James Midlife Crisis, he's a funny cat, and he's got one of these, but he stuffs a rag in his mouth because it's so loud when he squeezes it. So let me see if I can. We're gonna do that one. This one's dedicated to James Midlife Crisis. There you go. It looks like this. Yeah. There. That's much better. It's muted. So, Pete, you got piles of figgy pudding. I hope. Miss Ride and Shine, you got money. It's going to the truck fund. Yeah, most of the stuff that I was looking at, there was another one that somebody recommended. And if you have a truck and you can haul stuff away, it was averaging like $50 an hour on that app. So the Psycho Chicken, yeah. Love it. I should just start doing this. Like, yeah, to just talk. We'll just pretend like we're the chicken. We'll just pretend like we're the chicken. What else? I did get homemade cookies from Mom. Welcome in, Mr. Roy. I want you to have the chicken as a guest host one day, Roy, please. Since, the mouth represents the inner circle. Oh, my God. I can't unsee it. Somebody said that. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh. Becca says, yeah, once you get another pickup, you're going to use the heck out of it, literally doing anything that a truck can do. Yeah. And the money is a lot better. The money's a lot better if you're hauling stuff away. But yeah, I will look at the Tasker thing and see if I can add my city in and start doing it. Just Roy delivery. Is Platinum Dave back? That's the question. Except junk removal, you can't do that job. The people are nasty and you don't want to see it. Yeah, I get that too. But sometimes it's I've had people be like, oh, you want to get rid of that truck? I've got an antique truck sitting over there. And they come by and they pretend like, oh, no, we're going to take it to the scrapyard. I'm like, you're not going to take the antique truck to a scrapyard. You just wanted to give me $300 for it and then sell it to somebody for $3,000. So, but yeah, junk removal. It's bad. If it's bagged up, it's all right. There was a lady I was watching, a lady and a man, two different channels that do crime scene cleanup. And I thought that was sort of interesting. They wear all the PPE and the respirators and stuff, but like you go in and you don't remove the body, but you remove everything else. All right, let's see. Their exclusive offer, guys. Wow, I'm so excited about this exclusive offer. $3.23 once again for 5.5 miles. So what do you think? Are we taking this? Are we taking this for content? Are we taking it for fun? Or are we just giving them the finger? I think we're just going to give them the finger because that's not an exclusive offer at all. So no, I'm gonna let it ring out. I'm gonna let it ring out so it doesn't go against my acceptance rating there. So yeah, for you guys that actually get decent orders, you can feel bad for me because yeah, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Got a rubber chicken in the ear. Yeah, and then being in Jersey, it's like where do you get rid of the stuff too? I guess you're driving it to Staten Island. So, here we go. Here we go. Firehouse Subs. It is $6.42, 3 miles. All right, guys, we're going to take an order. We're going to Firehouse Subs. Look at us. I'm surprised they're still open.
Head to your pickup at Firehouse Subs, East Hardy Street, 278.
Yes, car, we're getting there. I know where I'm going. You don't need to tell me. Yay, an order. Just so we can get moving. I mean, it's hell, but no way home, and my pages keep blowing up.
Turn right.
I turn right. I don't need this lady. I'm going to mute her in just a second. Anyway, we were definitely rocking out the Ice Cube. Dude, you don't have a stop sign, so you just do whatever you want. All right, now I'll flip the camera around. Let me get the windshield cleaned up. I got somebody tripping the light for me. Perfect. Yeah, there's only one Firehouse Sub, and I'm really just coming right back to the university. It probably only had like $1 or $2 tip on it, but it did meet the criteria. It was almost $2 a mile, under 5 miles. So we are rolling. All right, you gotta have the windshield view. We're not gonna make the light, so. I don't know, maybe we'll make it if we're lucky. I'm not gonna speed up to make it though. The last thing I need is a ticket. Firehouse Subs. Super close, like I said. There we go. Zing. And we're here. And they're usually pretty good. Every delivery I've taken from here has almost always been ready when I walked in the door, except at lunch. I did have an issue at lunch one time, but the wait was less than 5 minutes. And this place probably closes in about an hour or so. So there we go. Yeah, I had one night. Let's see, they close at 9 p.m. and it's 8:30. So, all right. That's the sound of the future right there. All right, let's go in and see. You guys watch the car. I'll be right back. All right, guys, Kid Sprite, a little burger action. We're going right back to the university. All right. Woohoo! Complete pickup. Eagle Trail. It's kind of across town, but I know all the shortcuts. So move the car. Yeah, Pete, you stopped doing that. You guys turned on the windshield wipers last time. That wasn't cool. Building name 113B. Yes, I know. Park and brake off. Let's see what route they're sending me. Because I am not going the direction they want, I have a feeling. Let me make sure the destination is where I know to be. Please rotate the screen. Why? Why, Uber? Why? Oh, well. Yep. All right, we're just going over 7th. This dude was ready to go home. As soon as I walked in, he gave me this look like, great, last customer of the night. And I hope I am. And if you see this little tiny white line on the side here, guys, that's supposed to be the bike lane. Look how small that is. It's like 3 feet across, and they're like, that's the bike lane. It's like, no, that's not a bike lane. Oh, we got cops. Nope, ambulance. All right, now they want me to go up the interstate, and I guess I could, but I'm about to get the green light right here, so I'm not doing that. Popo on the go-go. Yeah, he was busy. If there was more action in my town, I'd start doing like Indie Gig Life has been doing, which is just listen to the police scanner and then go follow people around. I've got that app on my phone, so I could definitely do it. What's going on with this light, guys? Come on. There we go. And I am running it on regenerative braking, so when I let off the gas, I get a little bit of charge into the battery, which is nice. Very nice. Come on, car, we need to make this light. There's only one guy there, so. So yeah, all the restaurants are right here clumped around the university. The Flanadian, oh, welcome in. You guys are such champs. You deliver food all day and then you come hang out with me when I deliver food. So we are hauling Uber Eats tonight, Flanadian. We took our first order since May. And we're still waiting to get back on with the bike account with a new telephone number. So that is my hustle. That's my hustle for this week. Get the car back on and get the thing on, or get the bike back on. Woohoo! Yeah, it's a cheap order. It's a cheap order, and it's a leave at the door. And I got a feeling this person did not. They didn't give me a gate code, so we're gonna see how that goes. And if this car wasn't in front of me, I'd just jump over to the street that I need. So, yeah, you guys check out the Floridian. She's a hustler. She's a hustler. Oh, the cops are shaking somebody down here. You want some good footage? And it looks like he's searching his car. So we can zoom in on that. Oh, that's me. He's checking his window tint. That's the that's the reason they pulled you over, is the window tint or whatever. So he's getting the shakedown right now. Cheese it, it's the cops. I don't recognize this officer. I know a few of them in town. All right, we're out of here, guys. We got stuff to do. Yoink. Yeah, definitely check out the Floridian. She's got 2 cool dogs, too. She'll take you on a walk. Take you on a walk through the Twilight Zone. She don't need a spaceship. She uses her microphone. The Floridian. She's from Florida, or she lives in Florida, but she's as nice as a Canadian. And she's never had flan. We need to get together and find a place where this woman can get some flan. All right, this says, where's my turn? There's about to be a divider here somewhere. Keeps people from jumping over here on the right. Eagle Trail to Westover, we're good. Yeah, find a spot that has flan. That would be fun. And when we get another break, I'll whip into a convenience store or gas station. I'll get some of this haze off this window. It just gets foggy because I'm sitting in here. When I'm not moving, there's no AC or heater running. All right, lady, please have a code in here. Please have a code. That's all I'm asking. It's not too much to ask. All right, it's just, I can see the haze on the lights. So. This guy's all over the line. It's because the road's tilted. I almost went over the line there. Yeah, God forbid they give us the codes. Devious, he runs, he's got a notepad or something, or notes in his phone for the different complexes. So that's smart. That's smart. And I do have my bright flashlight in my pocket. So let's see. And it's so funny. There's very little crime in my town. And so the fact that there are all these now gated communities is just ridiculous. And I think it's just people that are parents that are like, oh, look, the gas motor finally kicked on. You can hear it. But I'm sure it's people that are like, we're sending our kids to school and we want to make sure that they're safe. I'm like, they're safe. They're safe. There's almost no crime here. So. right, it says 2 minutes away. Let's beat that. No, we're fine. The less I push on the gas, the more money that I make. Just go the speed limit. It's definitely not worth speeding to save yourself 3 cents or whatever. You heard me, Gig Father. Slow down, buddy. I felt so bad. He had that pull over. They pulled him over the other day. All right, here we go. There is a gate. So let me look at this lady's instructions. Sorry about the swinging. Let's see what it says. Aha! She gave me the code. I am not going to complain about you, miss. Good job. Yay! Take your shirt off. Well, keep your pants on. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I got to go over here to this. Thanks for hanging out. Not Fran. Take your shirt off. All right, what do we got here? And we're off to the races. The gate is opening. And you know what I wish they would tell you is if it's upstairs or downstairs. That's what I would love to know. And not because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go up the stairs. I don't care about the stairs. I figure the stairs is a poor man's healthcare. But just for finding the delivery, I think would be the way. And there is I get extra points for being an electric vehicle. It's easier for me to get some of the benefits for Uber Eats being an electric vehicle. So, all right, it says leave at door 11. All right. You want me to turn this right? I will do what you say. So yeah, this doesn't need to be a gated community. I don't understand it. And I have, well, okay, well, just go ahead and back up or whatever you're going to do, car. Figure it out. Okay. I just like to look at and see what bad drivers look like. All right, what's it say on the left or the right? And then there's like speed bumps every 20 steps. All right, let me find my flashlight, guys. Sorry about the swinging, because I am going to have to queue up on the corners of these buildings. So yeah, it shows this is it, but obviously this is not it. Let me see. Zoom in. 1131. Ugh. You're killing me. I got a sign. No. All right, I'm just going to walk up in here and see if this happens to be it. Nope, it says I went past it. It's on the 4-way intersection on the other side. So, and now it shows I'm just completely off the map. So this thing's out. It's mine. Up, there we go. Yeah, I think it's about. It's not about the actual security of the thing anyway. They'd like to send blah blah blah. I don't want to close. I don't want to send them a message. I would like to circle back around and find the stupid delivery. Let's go. The pin is wrong. The pin was right in the middle of a 4-way intersection. So I don't know what you guys want me to do. If it was on the left or the right, that'd be great. 1131B. Stop it with the brink. These buildings are so mismarked. All right. Oh, and now it's sending me a different way than it sent me the first time. Wow. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Before I haul all their stuff, I am going to... It says I'm here, so I'm gonna go in and see, because there's no markings on the outside of these buildings. Whatevs. I'm illegally parked. Well, I'll park the car. I'll park the car. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna park between two spots because I don't even care. All right, guys, you're gonna be swinging in the window until I get back. There you go. One, 3, 1, B. All right. Of course it was a third floor. Now I know how these apartments work. 1111, first floor. 1121, second floor. 1131, third floor. So there we go. And next time I'll stick you guys in my pocket. I wore my overalls specifically for that, so I'll put you guys in the pocket next time. But yeah, I like to get a picture of the apartment number along with the food. So, all right, done and done, guys. Here, I'll switch you over a little. All right. One order down. Yeah, the pocket ride. It'll be nice and warm in my pocket, Mama. Keep everybody warm. And I'm wearing a super heavy jacket like it's cold. It's not cold, but it's cold enough I'm wearing a jacket. All right, we're out of here. And yeah, there was some random bottle just like busted at the bottom of the stairs, some hooch bottle or something. Just real sketchy for a gated community. You'd think they would be nicer. Where'd everybody go? Who knows, Mama? When I'm not on camera, they don't like to come in. That's what I've experienced. And then Craig over at A Side of Hustle, he has a BRB thing that he puts up to let you know he'll be right back. He puts it up on his seat. So, whatever. It's Sunday night. There's not a lot of lives. They'll be back. They'll be back. All right, speaking of, let's get out. I'm going to get out the old work phone. Where did I put it? In the center console. You guys hold still. We're out of here. The gate auto opens. But yeah, I just send like a little message. I'm always like, at your door, enjoy. And the lady texted me like, are you here? And it was like I was literally standing in front of his or her door when she's texting me. And it was like, you can see that I'm here. The app shows you I'm there. You're chilly tonight, Mom. You put on a hoodie even though it's foggy and a balmy 45. Balmy 45, no. When I lived in California, anything under 60 and you were wearing a heavy-duty sweater because you were just used to 70 degrees. So if it's 60, you were super cold. All right, now there is a Sonic over here that's usually pretty popular. So we're going to park between it, the Crispy Crunchy Chicken, and there's one other pretty late night set of restaurants over there. Oh, and we have the Green Arrow. Here, oh, I got some Christmas lights on a school bus. Let me see if I can get a good view of that for you guys. Or no, it's just Christmas lights. Oh, it's a food truck. It's a food truck. Wonder if they're on Uber Eats. That's why I was saying, like, I'll look it up on my other one and just see if there's some restaurants that I did not know were on Uber Eats that I can go to. And we did just get a Mercury Pizza here on the left. It's so funny because that was something else. It was CrossFit, and then of all the things, they put an ice cream store in there, and it didn't make it. And now it's a Mercury Pizza. Let me see what the temp is, Mom. I'll look for you. But yeah, the base pay on that was $2.40, so they probably tipped $3. That'll be fine. I'm fine with that. It was a short run. We were right next to that restaurant, less than a mile. And I'm just going to whip into the Sonic parking lot. and cross my fingers that we get something. Because I do not want to be riding around all night. We'll park over here where we can eyeball all the people coming in to get their blizzards. We'll wait for another set of insulting orders from Uber Eats, also known as Uber Cheaps. Oh, bunch of broken glass right there. We're definitely not parking there. Yeah, Mom, I also set it on subscriber only mode. Not that we get a bunch of trolls in here, but it's fine. I was averaging five new subs an hour with subscriber mode on, and then with it off, I was only getting 1 per hour. So whatever, got to get to my 1,000, and this is just for trying to get watch hours. But thank you guys for hanging out. All right. One down, more to go. Get this strap off. But yeah, I'll start stuffing you guys in this pocket right here when I take the deliveries up. So you don't get so lonely in the car, since everybody left as soon as I got out of the car. But this one works pretty good, like this. Yoink. Let's see what it looks like tonight. It says, show me the weather. Yeah, it's 52 out tonight. Okay, Mama, no worries. I'm just chilling anyway. So it is not really cold, but I am wearing a heavy jacket. That was a $4 tip on that order, so not so bad. $4 tip, $2.42 base pay. But yeah, it was $2 a mile, so I'm not going to complain about it at all. Desar is live right now too. If you guys want to check him out, Desar's live stream. He's doing gaming. He plays Warzone. It's a good cat. And in case you didn't hear, Jimmy Carter did die today at 100 years old. One of our best presidents, the peanut farmer. So let's see what Craig's up to. Oh, he's not in his car either. And same deal. When you get out of the car, people all just bail out of your lives. So he's down to 3 people. I'm down to 1. All right, James Midlife Crisis just went live too. I'm gonna go harass him. He's funny. He reads all his troll comments. Oh, and Patterson Packs too. If you guys are into Fortnite game, and that guy's super nice. But of course he's Canadian, so he's Canadian. They're really nice, like the Flanadian. Super nice. I don't know why my volume's all messed up. Can't hear any of these streams. All right, I got to close this app and reopen it. I'm not getting any sound out of it for some reason. But yeah, if you guys want to go try your luck at trolling, check out James Midlife Crisis. You'll see him. He's a dark-haired gentleman. He lives in China. He's an ex-actor, or I'm sorry, he's presently an actor. He plays the white guy in every film in China. I'll show you his channel in a minute. I just had to restart because it wasn't giving me my sound for YouTube. Give me my sound, YouTube. No, I don't want to pay for NFL Sunday. And yeah, Devious dropped a new video 19 hours ago. No worries, Mama. Family first. I get it. I had my most popular live stream. I had 9,000 views in 2 hours, and I cut it off because my mom called me. It was like, sorry, y'all. Like, I'm not being rude, but priorities. Oh, look at him. Why aren't you giving me my sound? Anyway, here's what he looks like. He also has a therapy chicken. He's got a therapy chicken as well. So, nice guy. But you can go in there and type whatever troll comment you want, and he'll read it aloud to you. That's what I think is hilarious. He'll read it aloud to you and respond. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get kicked out of his live. So yeah, there we go. James Midlife Crisis. Check him out. He just changed his name back. He was a different name for the longest time. So. All right, I don't know why the sound's not going. Let me fix that. Oh, it's because it's going through the thing. Let me turn that off. Perfect. Now we should get our sound.
With the team Bell, if you'd like to join us, we'll be here for about 3 hours.
I'm gonna torment him.
Trying to get to the.
I'm watching your live on my live. Period. While sitting in my car.
On with a few things.
He's hilarious.
Our friend, our Lord and Savior, Interesting Vision, having his own midlife crisis of sorts. Chiga, what's your idea on Rivals? I will add you today after the live stream, if it allows me. I'm on an Asian server. My Steam account is registered to Thailand, and I'm in China, and I'm on a VPN.
But every once in a while, I'll get some third-party Chinese app that'll pop up,
Right, little Timmy?
and he'll be the
Right, little Timmy?
he'll be part of the
Timmy
commercial.
says built like a zombie
So.
from Half-Life 2.
There we go. Let's see if I can even zoom in on it. Oh, sticky guys up here. Come on, Uber Eats. I need some money. Send me an order that doesn't suck.
I mean, I look like a zombie from Half-Life 2.
There we go.
Zaddy says, why do you have a black eye? Did Gorlock get at you? I'm not allowed to call her that anymore.
He called his girlfriend Gorlock
Joe
the other
says,
day.
thinking about going into the used denture.
It didn't go
business,
over
is there
well.
one? Trying to remember if I've ever seen dentures in a thrift store. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Mike says Trudeau might step down soon. It looks like. Yeah, that'd be great. Magnus says, "Holy shit, midnight already." Magnus, are you just sharing your stream of consciousness with us here in the live stream? That's fine. Tornado says, "I'm watching you live on my live while sitting in my car." Live on my live. Okay. Mattias says, "Opa bomb." Yeah, that's true. Kenki Ken, oh my God, look like me. That hairstyle doesn't fit you. You look like me. That hairstyle doesn't fit you. What should I do? What are you thinking? Top knot? Top knot? I'm open to suggestions. Do you watch Skibbity Toilet? Yeah, that's my thing. I'm a middle-aged man. I mainly watch Skibbity Toilet. Nodo says, I sent y'all my GC.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
Chat. Wombat says, how you been holding up, man? Wombat Insane Guy. I like your username there, pal. I don't know. I'm feeling a little disheveled. How about yourself? Ivy says, forget the stream. We'll do in-game ad. Okay. Total Tech says, bottom gun squad. That's right. Little Timmy, search it, genius. Hey, I'm just joking. Firano Selig, me Daredevil. Oh yeah? Little Timmy, PP on my teacher, bold head. Let's see. Now, little Timmy has corrected his statement to, I PP on my teacher's bald head. Okay, you should go to bed now. You're probably 6. Zaddy says, okay, did Queen Anya beat the fake Chinese B-grade films out of you? No, those are too deeply ingrained in me. Wombat says, not going to lie, you look like a dollar store Alan Wake. That's a new one.
Yeah, he wears a flight suit sometime, and we call him the Timu Tom Cruise. He just said it himself.
John Wick with a missing chromosome.
He is dressed up
Sutherland
tonight.
with full-blown AIDS, and now dollar store Alan Wake.
He takes on all trolls.
So I'm making a list of these insults that the chat lays on me for when it's time to write my manifesto. Noto says I'm extremely racist. He's the notorious racist. Now, didn't you used to be the notorious non-racist? What changed?
Yeah, notorious racist called in. He was
We're taking phone
a little
calls
out
on
of
the
control
hotline, by the way.
yesterday.
If you'd like to call in, I am the Timu Art Bell, as well as the dollar store Alan Wake. You can hit me up on Discord, James Midlife Crisis. Georgia says, hi, I like your hairdo. Thank you, Georgia. Someone was telling me I look like a used mop before you came in, so I appreciate that very much. Sonny says, did you hear about the plane crash that killed 177 people in South Korea? No. What happened there? Didn't you tell me yesterday that another person got set on fire on a New York subway? Is that true? Noto says, get a low taper fade, James. This is a low taper fade. Magnus says, I was reading a book, lost track of time, noticed the time because of your live notification. Fair. Nick says, did you hear about that guy cutting off top knots? Yeah, he ran around and cut off 17 in his town. He said he was doing the Lord's work. It's not easy to cut a man's hair against his will. He's probably on a bit of that meth. Frosty Lemon says, get a low taper fade to get all the chill Grinches that eat mangoes. Okay. Wombat says, I'm buzzing after an insane game of D&D, and I'm kidding about the Alan Wake thing. It's fine. What happened in your D&D sesh? Somebody knock over a Mountain Dew? The Zaddy says, Georgia, is that you in your profile pic? Zaddy, don't creep on Georgia now. This is why we scare the women away. Rose Hubers and Scene says, Furnesso Lalak. Oh, Pappy, says Michael Nightwolf. Pappy's here.
Thanks for talking
Victoria says,
nonstop,
was never
James,
the
so I don't have to.
notorious non-racist. Yeah, right. Good luck trying to retcon your way out of this. Trying to retcon harder than Games Workshop with their female.
Yeah, there's
Chris
almost
says,
never
"You
women
still
in
got
this
dollar
channel.
stores?"
That's
I
so
thought
he's always
inflation
joking
got rid
about
of them.
that.
They're still called dollar stores, but everything in there is like $6.99. JFK says, looking dapper. Hold still, I'm almost done. You gonna bust on stream? What happened to edging? DHgate Russell Adler. I used to work for DHgate. Well, I as a vendor.
Here, let me see if I can get
I
this
made
wedged up better
videos for them at
for
one
you
point.
guys.
DHgate. So I'm in Beijing, China right now. I live in Beijing. That's where their headquarters are. They have offices as well down south where their factories are. Nobody knows what we're talking about, by the way. That's a very obscure reference DH gave Russell Adler. I also worked at Light in the Box, which is another DH gate. That was a good one. I like that one. Vladimir, new glasses? Yes. Chris says, yes, that's true. There was a WP man set on fire on the subway. What's a WP man? Oh, a woman set on fire on the subway. I heard about the first one, which is goddamn horrifying, but someone said there's a second one. E says low taper fade. Yes, this is a low taper fade. Shoe view. Hello, hello. Fiora says I met Sophie Turner live. Which one's Sophie Turner? Mike says, James, if you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be? Life. I would have a lifetime supply of life. So am I allowed to say that? Magnus said, did you check out that game I told you about? Astronauts. Astronauts. No. It's probably on some list somewhere around here. I've got like all sorts of insane ramblings and post-its, and so I apologize. No, I have not. I will check it out. Vladimir says, what number do you get on the sides when getting a haircut? I don't know. It's all in Chinese. Vladimir Zaddy says, no creeping. She looks 6.
The
I have the
numbers are
band
in
hammer at the
Chinese.
ready. Oh. Mama says, I feel lethal. Chris says, wait, there are women on the internet and they aren't secretly actually a gamer named Jim? We're not sure. There's some people who claim to be women who come in here sometimes. Michael says, I have missed thee, James. Michael Nightwolf, I've missed you too. You are the wind beneath my wings. Sonny says, yep, both statements are true. The guy who was on fire remains in critical condition. A guy got set on fire too? Jesus Christ. Luxury Coffin. Nice username. Somebody come get the Unk. He wildin'. What do you mean? Unk's wildin'.
Bloody no, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up.
He's been burning that sound out.
Little
Little
Diddy.
ditty.
Just bored and tired says, your glasses look good on you. They really fit your face. Thank you. You're a kind person. Little Diddy. Troll Texas ladies frames. Hey, Sonny says they found they're unisex. Sonny says they found 2 survivors in the plane crash. Oh shit. Wombat. Our mage sacrificed himself by using an artifact that turns you into a kaiju-sized knight statue and kick the ass of a massive demon god. However, after using the artifact, steals all your life force. So, okay. So why? Okay, wait. So he turned himself into a statue. But how did an animated statue, like a golem? Statues can't move. So did he turn himself into a statue and they like pushed him onto this demon and crushed him, or what am I missing? Little Timmy says, play Batman Arkish, man. I will. Mammoth says, at Noda, watch out for jellyfish. Shadow Band, I drink pool water. Okay. Young Bull, you should do some reviews. Would like to see your channel blow up soon. You'd be a great internet personality. Okay. Thank you. An internet personality. That sounds scary. Reviews. Yes. I will start to put some more shorts. And
All right, I'm going to go to a
eventually
place that
look
I
for
want to get
content
something
up
to
here.
eat. If I'm not going to get orders, I
Magnus
might as
says,
well go
"Soon you'll be
somewhere.
writing on the
So
walls like a true schizophrenic."
here, I'll see if I can make both of these
Chris
work.
says,
Let's
doesn't
try that.
surprise me. The New York subway be
Nope,
wild.
not gonna
You guys
work.
are telling me 15 people die every month on that thing. Is that true? Little Timmy says Elon Musk hit Gritty on Diddy's cheeks. Really?
Bloody no, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
All right, we're getting a call. We're getting a call request here. Hold on. Way. I'm not hearing anything. Way. Jesus Christ, technology. You guys want to call in? You can add me on Discord. James Midlife Crisis. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, he's funny. I love to watch him
No,
because
no,
he
it's
takes
that's
on
you
all
calling
trolls.
in,
So, let's
call
roll,
again.
guys. We're gonna go
It's not-
see if we can get an
for some
order.
reason it's not connecting us. It's not connecting us. I don't know what's going on here.
And there's no way that phone is going to stay there while I
back to
drive.
the
So
chat.
let's roll. See if I even have a hotspot left.
Join the call. Okay, here he is. Okay.
Yeah,
Yoboseo?
9:15. I have no hotspot left in my town.
What's good? Is this the standard greeting of your generation? What's good, or is this just something you do?
A few people I know say what's good, but
What's good? What is that? How you greet your friends?
yeah.
Does that nice. Unexpected.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Unexpected. All right.
How is that unexpected?
We know he doesn't have friends, period. And now we know he's a liar.
We're joined right now. We have on the line here. We have on the line here our co-host.
Little Diddy.
Diddy is called in.
Oh my God.
Next area is saying, "Can I be Diddy?" You can. Please do the gritty. No gritty, just Little Diddy. Chris R says, "No, he's the Chinese knockoff Clint Clark." I'm Clint Clark. You said, no, we don't do that. We don't do that type shit anymore. You said I look like the restarted Clark Kent. What do you mean by that?
You look like Ed, but retarded. That's what that means.
Oh, yesterday.
If someone were to like sketch Clark Kent, you know. Right?
Started that crap yesterday. His vocabulary is very limited. I'm sorry about this guy that's calling in right
Took the
now.
glasses off. How about now, you little shit?
But that's not the only thing about him that's limited.
Where did I put those? Wait. Fuck. Where are they? At my gas station, Ray-Ban Wayfarers somewhere, but
Around the Dr. Disrespect glasses, bro.
oh, those ones. The two-time kid diddling champion. I'll see you at TwitchCon. No, that scares people. People leave when I wear those. People don't like my Dr. Disrespect impression. It's too
Maybe
on
they're
it's too on the
kids on the
nose.
side
It's
and they're
too on
ready
the
to get
nose.
touched.
It's too on the nose. It's too aggressive. Wombat says no moving night statues, sort of like a Harry Potter thing. Also, you make an amazing Harvey Dent in the future Batman movie. And take it as a compliment, bro. Seriously. See, Buddy says I could be Harvey Dent. Two-Face.
Harvey Dent's ugly as shit.
Okay.
Tell me he ain't.
He's not supposed to be.
This light's been broken for about 6 months now, or a
You may
year.
mean I'm supposed to be the Two-Face half, and they'll get a handsome actor to play the other half.
It gives the
Harvey
arrow
Dent. Did you
whether
see
there's
how
somebody
they
sitting
cast
in the
Harvey
position
Dent
I was
in
just in or
Joker
not. So
Have you seen Joker 2?
I
Don't watch
just don't
it.
get
I've
it.
seen Joker
Don't watch
too,
it.
It's
because
too
it looks
cheap
like
to
shit.
fix it or
They
something.
cast some like skinny kid. It was so weird. It was like immersion breaking. I mean, everything that film was immersion breaking. Total Tech says, "Did you get a bowl of ramen with that haircut?" Yes. And some hot water. Little Timmy says, "I see Diddy going all in on Goku's cheeks, and I'm scared." Chris says, 15 people a month. No, it's the New York subway. It's more like 15 people on a weekend. God damn, really? Vladimir Putin says, "James seems salty." I'm very salty today. Sonny says, "If James is Clark Kent, does that mean pink kryptonite turns him gay?" I'm not convinced Superman was ever straight. Young Bill says, "Alibaba Act Man." Young Bill. Act Man from Alibaba. It's actually good. I like Act Man.
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma? Act Man. Oh, I gotta write these down. From Alibaba. Baba. Yeah, when I shoot up my local Denny's, this is all going in my manifesto. You know that, right?
Type shit.
It's all part of the midlife crisis. Mangus says, "I don't have friends. Deliver your truth. Braces are gone." Nope. Still got them. Still got the braces for another year, bud. Tornado says, "We know he doesn't have friends, and now we know he's a liar." Hey, yo, that's
Okay,
directed
so
at you.
what the fuck?
That's directed at you.
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro?
I don't know. They're just being mad. What do you got tomorrow? You said you're going to swimming?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
The guy that's on the phone with him is
So that
very
better.
unintelligent. We'll say.
So you're on holiday and you're
Everything-
still like
everything that he
staying in
says,
condition.
I'm sorry for.
Okay.
So,
Take it seriously. Good for you.
We have an order. We got the squeak order.
One of my friends.
Let's
took us
see.
on a
Shopping
holiday
item
that we practiced
at Winn-Dixie. 5 items.
It was like
5 items.
It's harder to
2 miles.
after having slept.
$11. $11.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna take it.
One more look.
Because the funny thing is Winn-Dixie doesn't even exist anymore. It was bought out by a place called Corner Market.
Right?
Corner Market. So,
Yeah, I can see it.
but that's probably still through Postmates.
from
I still get
Ali
Postmate
Express.
orders. Oh, that's me ringing. Let's see what it says.
You know when you buy stuff off AliExpress, it just comes in a
Yeah,
white box.
5 items, 6 units,
I'm buying shit off of AliExpress.
11 miles.
T-Dog says, bro looks like a Steelers fan.
I'm gonna spend
I don't
six.
know what that means.
It
It's
says
like 8 to 10
exclusive.
grand a year and then you order
I'm not
Subway,
gonna take it. I'm
50
just
a
not
month.
taking it.
That sounds more
I don't
accurate.
like it.
So
I don't like to
swear
do
it's
shopping
better
pays.
to smoke in this
Let me.
line
I'm
that
not
time.
even sure I have my
You'll
card on
definitely
me. Let me
get
make
pumped if you
sure I
take
have
your
that.
Subway. It's the same shit. Before I visited London, everyone told me I was going to get stabbed. Little Timmy says Will Smith slapped me and I'm in the moon. Jeez. Sonny says James
Little
gonna have to
Timmy
make sure
is
it's on
6
there.
years old.
How do you know that?
Bro, look at he just said he like fucking IPP and what or some shit.
Oh, it's
like
not a kid. Hey, if you're underage, you gotta go. You gotta go because we're gonna get into some really dark shit. Now go to bed. Why are these kids still up? Isn't it late? It's late. It's late.
yeah,
Yeah. Why are these kids still up? What's going on? Go
because it's
Go kick your single mother in the pussy. Hand her your smartphone, which you're too young to have, or iPad, and go to bed. Do the right thing. Be a man.
you talking to me?
Just like any.
All right, the
underage
car is
people in the chat.
averaging 73.4 miles per gallon. So
Technically, I'm underage. So should I do that?
Yes.
That'd be pretty silly.
You're a little old to be kicking your mom in the pussy. But you are up too late.
What is too like the I'm too old to be kicking my mom in the pussy. What is the
Because
what is
you can
the
generate
like
too much.
age
You
limit?
can generate too much force. It's more a size limit. How tall are you now? Let's determine how much force a kick to the pussy would generate.
Fine, I think.
Huh? 5'9"?
Yeah.
5'9". Okay. So you're 5'9", 16-year-old. I'm gonna guess you weigh what, like buck 40, something like that.
$140?
140 pounds ish.
No,
130.
I weigh like 120, bro.
120. Okay, so you're a skinny 5'9".
Yeah.
But you're active in sports. I still think I think you could dish out a pretty hard kick to the pussy if you had to.
Jesus.
Running start. Running start. In the hallway. Where could you catch your mom slipping in your house? If you're like, Mom, come quick, there's a fire. Is there a hallway outside your room? And she'd like run into the hallway, and you could run at her from the other end of the hallway, and you get a good
It's
6,
like a
7
really
yards.
small apartment building.
Could you get
It's like the hallway's like
yeah? Is there anywhere you could get a good 6, 7 yard run up before you kick her in the pussy?
6 or 7 yard. Let me think about that.
He doesn't know what yards are.
Like a long hallway. Could you? How about you catch her outside? How about that?
Is that a Dr. Phil reference?
Yeah.
That's fire.
You like that? Okay, yeah, you catch her outside. You talk some shit, and then you go outside, and you tell her, I'm never coming back or something. So she follows you, and you take a run up, 6, 7 yards, right in the pussy. And you hand her your smartphone and say, I'm going to bed. And that's it. No further explanation. Anyways, shave your head down to a Norwood 5 for comedic effect, says Vladimir Putin. I don't think that would be good. Young Bull says that impression is spot on, LMAO. I did an impression?
Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, God. It's the 2-time. Hey, Doc. Oh, I need the shades. You shouldn't encourage this.
Let's see what we got for an offer,
I was
guys.
asking, hey, Doc.
$7, 5 miles.
Why can't I get
Chili's
sponsorships?
and North 25th, 5 miles
Why aren't I
for
6'8"?
$7. No,
Why
thank
can't
you.
I get all the girls?
Somebody else can have it.
Why don't I have all the simps come in here asking me to knock their mothers up to give them a shot of that good DNA juice? And I'll tell you what.
What the Sigma?
'Cause you
Oh,
ain't the
Gig Life and
2-time.
more. Thank you for mentioning me.
Back to back.
She's the best, guys.
Trap Yuri Garden Champion. 2000-2001.
He's got a sunglasses deal, and
Violence.
he's been getting free
aggression.
sunglasses and then wearing them. So
And I'll see you at TwitchCon, little ditty. Let me slide to your DMs. I'm gonna bust.
Party, no, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So yeah,
Oil up, Chuck. Let's see those donos. It's the doc. It's the doc. It's the two-time. Let's go. Little did What would you do if you saw the doc slowly walking towards you?
What could I do, bro? He's the two-time, bro. Yeah, how tall is he?
6'8".
All right, let's see what we got here. Shop and pay, 6 units,
He's taking me
3 miles, 5 items. Do I even feel like doing this? A shop and deliver? Who's in? You guys think I should take this? 5 units, 3 miles,
Violently
33 minutes.
molesting you, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm 3 miles from Winn-Dixie. I'm not doing shop and pay tonight. Screw you. I'm just not.
Get on me.
It's too late.
Exercising with
It's not a bad delivery, but
physiological supremacy.
it
He's-
says it's
he's
only
palmed
3
your
miles,
head.
but I'm
He's holding you down.
3 miles from it,
and
so
he's forcing you, allegedly forcing you to
it
watch
doesn't
him.
make any sense. So it ends up being 6 miles, and I'm not a fast shopper.
Hypothetically, allegedly.
Afterwards.
Yeah, it is late. I mean, and
Afterwards,
they're
he
going to
says,
close in 30 minutes, and so I'm going to be rushing to get
Because
out of
to be
there in
fair,
time. And
in your DMs,
it's like,
he hit you with like
I didn't want
58
to.
fucking punches.
It depends on what the items are too. So,
Right.
And then
I'm just not in the mood to do
hypothetically,
a,
after I drop
shop
my
and pay.
address, so like it's
Right.
not my fault.
It's kind of, well, you agreed to meet up at like TwitchCon.
Mhm.
But that was
You're
through
wearing
Postmates.
some like fox ears or something.
Yeah, what the, okay, that's fucking. I don't know about that.
Oh, that's what you would do.
All right, I'm going to turn him off because I hate it when he calls. This guy who's talking is that's James midlife crisis. The guy that he's talking to on the phone is
Anyway,
let's
just
say
make better
mentally
decisions.
challenged.
Let's make
So
smarter decisions.
let's go. Let's see who else is live. Aside of Hustle's live. He's awesome. It's awesome sauce. Super nice guy. He's really motivational. And
it's funny. I'm at Papa
if you guys see him while you're flipping through, just give him a thumbs up. Say hi. Nice cat.
Yeah, but at the same token, the Chiefs hate the Broncos, and if the Chiefs could knock the Broncos,
And he talks,
out of
but he
the
talks
playoffs,
sports ball, and I don't know anything about sports ball. So
I mean, at this point, I think that's what it is. I'll keep running it, but
who else is live, guys? Let's see what Melissa had to say. Who else is live? Oh, I'm hearing myself live. That's wrong. Yeah, Melissa, Gig Life and More. She just put up a little 10-minute video. Definitely worth the look-see, guys. Mama Wrench is already in there 4 hours ago. You commented, Mama, you are everywhere. You're the best. And earlier today, I was looking up some videos about proxy picks because that's something I can do on the electric bike and doesn't require me to take the car. So I was going to sign up for it, and guess who had a video? It was Living in Cyprus. So she does all the good apps. I'm thinking about doing the catering apps. That's what I need to do. I've got 2 large hospitals, and I'm sure that there are plenty of drug reps that are purchasing food on the reg for doctors and their offices. So that's one I probably need to check into. All right, guys, let's see what we got. Walgreens, 2 items. It was $8. They dropped it while I was watching it. It went down. All right, here's the offer. $6, 3.2 miles, Walgreens, 2 items. And it's on West 4th, which is right over there. Walgreens is not far. 2 items, $6, 3 miles. Nope, not doing it. Yeah, so if somebody is using catering apps and wants to recommend one, I'll definitely look at it. Or we can always just ask the Googles. Google's catering apps, Hattiesburg. Let's go with the in the news. Wow, never mind. They wanted me to go. They want me to pay to look at an online article. No wonder print media died. All right, let's see if we got a hotspot back. Sometimes I just turn the stupid thing off and back on in the hopes that it'll straighten up and fly right. Let's try that. Cash out balance. Yeah, I need that $4 right now. No, that's not going to happen. I just wait and they'll send me the money eventually. I only did one trip out of 6 offers. All right, we'll sign back in. I got to change the ringtone. That thing's been going off for everything. All right, let me get out of this car and just stretch for a minute, guys. Keep an eye on it for me. But I got to take the other phone with me in case I get an order. So hold down the fort. I have no hotspot at all. Oh, I do, but it's in the other direction. Oh, so funny. They're trying to send me back to that Firehouse Subs that I was at earlier today, or just my last delivery. They're trying to send me over there, but it closes at 9, and there's no other restaurants around it. So it's like, what are you doing, Uber? This is your business, and you're doing it poorly. But yeah, it was funny. There was no hotspot until I turned it off and back on. So it's like they want me to drive down by my house so I can get no orders. Yeah, Mama, I want to just pace around for a minute. I got to get out of this car. I'm just sitting here. If I was just going to be sitting still at the house, I could at least be playing Fortnite, talking to my friends. I'm going to hit up Cypress and I'll find out what catering apps that she's using. Delivery catering apps.
Applications frequently mentioned on the web include Easy Cater, Business Catering, Easy Manage, Catering Management, Easy Manage, Delivery, and others.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go peruse these and. Ooh, wait! I can do one that's near me. Oh, it's through DoorDash. Corporate account sign up. And Uber Eats, which I'm already on. And I signed up for Grubhub, and they sent me a thing that said, "You're on the wait list." And then every week they'd be like, "You're on the wait list. You're on the wait list. You're on the wait list." And so I just kind of started ignoring the emails. You know, it's just like, whatever. You know, why are you sending me an email if I'm on the wait list? And then they sent me one that said, you know, please apply now or something. And that when they sent me those emails for like 6 months or something stupid. And then as soon as they sent me that one, it was like 2 days later, they're like, well, you've been removed from the waiting list because you didn't reply. Like, you guys waited 6 months already. And then, oh, what do we got? Walgreens 3.2. Ugh. I don't even think it's open anymore. All right, screw it. We're going to just do it because I'm tired of sitting here. We're just going to do it. I don't even care. I don't like shopping pays, but... And it's just Walgreens right down there. And yeah, I am 3/4 of a mile from the Walgreens. We got order. It's a crap one. E-brake. Hit OK. All right, we're rolling. Anybody need something from Walgreens? Because I'm headed that way. I'll switch the view around once the window clears out. It's a little foggy.
Turn left to stay on Ross Boulevard, then turn left on Hardy Street.
Are you going to get the light soon enough that I can turn left? Or too soon? Oh, I still have the light. Sweet.
Turn left on Hardy Street.
Yes, nice lady. Always be nice to your Google Assistant and stuff, so when the AI overlords take over, they won't kill you first. But once they figure out that we used to battle robots to their death for our pleasure, like BattleBots and stuff, yeah, we're all doomed. So. And which one? This one's like CVS. Okay, dude, I'm gonna get over here, and I'm going the speed limit, and let's watch this guy go by. He's going to get caught at the same light as me, but he's going twice as fast as me. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? But as a general rule, anybody going slower than you is a moron, and anyone going faster than you is a maniac. So, oh, I'm going to put you guys in the top pocket, too. I forgot about that. See what sort of garbage that they're buying.
In a quarter mile, turn right on South 25th Avenue.
All right, nice lady. I do what I want. I know how to get to Walgreens. My town is tiny. I'm doing it, Mom. I'm doing it for the content. I'm doing it for you guys. I learned it from watching you, Devious. Learned it from watching you. All right, there's Walgreens on the right, since we're right here. It's more than $2 a mile. Let's just hope it's not like lube and some sort of sex toy. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Sorry.
Then turn right.
All right, I am not going to be able to see the chat once I stuff you in the top pocket, so you guys chat amongst yourselves.
Take up.
I have arrived. Look at me, I'm amazing like that. 75% off Christmas decor and candy. We might have to look at that for ourselves, Mom. All right, let's see how this is going to look. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what she's getting. It is 2 items. Monster energy drink and a brisk iced tea. How is someone affording this? I don't know. Because they're paying me $7. All right. Top pocket. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. All right, which one's the zoom out? That's the zoom in. That's the me. There you go. Top pocket, guys. Here you go. Stay out of trouble. No, I am not taking this. This is an add-on for $8, but I told you that place closed at 9 o'clock. So that order has been sitting there because it didn't have a tip before. And I am not taking it. I'll pass. I'm going to pass. All right. We got the card to pay. Yeah, 2 items for whatever. Let me make sure I have their stupid card. I do. I have their stupid card. He's using Daddy's credit card right now. That's what this is about. You're right, 50% off the candy. Mom, I'll wait just a little while longer. Brisk IT lemon. And Monster Energy. Monster Energy drink. Zero sugar, ultra peachy king. All right, easy enough. 1 count. And the other one is iced tea. Here's all the teas lumped together. Come on. La la. No. That's not what I need. Are there any more drink coolers? I'm looking for this thing.
Yeah, if it's not at the bottom, we probably won't have it.
At the bottom, all right.
Yeah, it don't look like we'll have it.
Let's see if we have a different lemon tea. Green tea, lemon tea. You are killing me. Black tea, none with lemon. Aha, they did have a replacement. The green tea, 7 items, same store, 3 units, Mamie and 4th, 3 items, 2 miles, whatever. All right, what else? Meow makes cat food and then ice cream. Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean. Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean. Should have got a cart. One more vanilla bean. Vanilla Swiss almond. Of course they don't have it. There's one vanilla bean. chocolate, here, coffee, cream coffee. All right, no problem. These two, that's what I thought they would give me for a replacement. 1, 2. All right, Meow Mix, where's the cat food? Groceries, seasonal, blah, blah, blah. Meow Mix, come on. These are all dogs. Am I missing the cat stuff? Pet food. Is there just no cat food? You guys are killing me here. No, thank you. Okay. Just waiting on an approval on one of those items. I'll probably get all that stuff over there too. Thank you. I blame them. And this card's pretty beat too.
Saying it cannot be processed.
Then here, I'll just pay with this card and then we'll take care of it.
And then flip it again.
Flip it again. Of course that one. All right, I'm just gonna set these down here. I'm not gonna run out. Yes, thank you.
Customer service needed in aisle 10.
All right, here you go, honey. I am approved on this, and that card should work this time. There's that one, and this one, and let me find those cards.
Would you like this bag?
Just ice cream, please. Yes.
The total's $28.53.
Okay, and take a receipt. Flip the card over, you say?
Saying it cannot be processed.
I know. I don't understand why. We'll swipe it and see what happens. It's like, why did they give me the card if it's not going to work, right?
Right. Can you tap it?
No.
No tapping.
I'll try it one more time. I don't know what to tell you.
No, they got to go to ball, but to go to basketball. They do.
It's fine. Just get them. Cancel this, and I'm going to stand right here, and I'm sorry. Oh.
We said Ronaldo or Messi. He said Mr. B. Come on, who said Ronaldo or Messi? Who said Mr. B? She said she got way more.
Go ahead. I'm done.
Honey, all you gotta do is put some water in the cup
And then you gotta use the bathroom?
Can you?
Or try to-
Yeah, I'm just gonna pay with my other card, and whatever it takes to get out of here. There are only 20 people behind me.
28.53.
It's funny, their card doesn't work, but mine does, right? Thank you. I will need that receipt. Hopefully I won't be back tonight. You too. Oop. Taking over your workspace. Thank you. Wow, what a pain in the ass that was. 3 substitutions later. They didn't have the cat food. Let's see which one they want me to take first, guys. 5 minutes, blah, 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 1.2 miles. Let's get up out of here. Ugh. All right, I'll put you guys back in the thing. Oopsie.
Mama wrench. All right, we're rolling with the rubber chicken. Yeah. Let's see where this one's going. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. All right, 15th Avenue coming up. You know, I am headed to a spot that says no left turn, and we're about to go make a left turn because there's no traffic. Sorry. Troll limo drivers in here. Oh, man, I looked up. I was like, the troll bus driver's in here, and I was like, wait a minute. No, he's not. Anyway, welcome in, guys. We are out hustling. We just did ice cream and yeah, I'm just not going to signal. I'm going to make my left turn, even though it says do not turn left. Otherwise, it's like 8. I got to go like 8 blocks to turn left. It's stupid. All right, let's see which one of these we're dropping off first. Psycho chicken. There it is. Quit swinging. Yeah, if the bus driver shows up, I've been hacked. Been hacked. Troll bus driver. Yeah, this wasn't.
Off at 218 South 15th Avenue.
Thank you. I'm on my way. And I don't even remember what this order was. Which one is this? Oh, this is the cat food lady. Cat food gets dropped off first. And the Haagen-Dazs. The cat lady needs her ice cream. Let's get it done. And I'm sure I'm going to have to call support after this because I had to use my own card to get the thing to go through. It was giving me the, your card's blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, I haven't run a delivery since May. So I'm not surprised if you guys have shut off my card. Podcast princess. That's funny, mama. Speaking of, has the troll limo driver, you got any recommends for the, after watching all those podcasts? I have not sat through but like 2 of them entirely. So, anyway, if you had a perspective, I'd be happy to hear it. double watch out. All right, geez, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it didn't reconnect. Took forever.
Turn left on West 4th Street.
When I came out of that Walgreens, it sent me into a loop. It's not as if I have my Wi-Fi on. And then the way they routed these orders was just plain stupid. And then the card that they gave me to pay with wasn't working. So it's just aggravating. And then as soon as my stream stopped, I got like 10 texts that, hey, your stream stopped, your stream. I didn't know. So I appreciate y'all. I just, I knew that it was looping. And it wouldn't let me end it. It wouldn't let me do anything. So. And now this order that was 3 miles, because of the way they routed it, turned into like a 9-mile route. So Uber, you need to get your stuff together and quit running me in the wrong direction. I don't know what the deal is. And then they tried to sneak in a third order when I was in Walgreens that was like $8. And I was like, well, I guess since I'm already here. And then I looked at it, was like 5 items and it was like 7 miles. So it basically would have negated all of the decent 2 offers that I had accepted. So that was a nice try, Uber Eats or Postmates, whoever sent me that order. But I was not to be fooled. Not to be fooled. And yeah, it sucks for the guy that ordered, because I was there and I would have got his stuff if he'd had like $1 or $2 tip, but not doing it. And then I can't believe this one person is getting 2 energy drinks for like $7. Paying me like $7 for that. And now I'm out of the shorts feed. Great. Dude, this is not a stop sign. I don't know what you were doing. Whatever. I'm just going to end this one and start a new one. So it'll show up in the shorts feed. Just garbage tonight. 2 hours we've been out.